mission to the moon. Continue with your mission.
สวัสดีครับ Welcome to Mission to the Moon exclusive interview with me, Robit Hanusaha. We are here in Phuket, a destination with unmatched potential. The island is transforming from a world-renowned tourist paradise into a desired hub for luxury living. With its strategic location, burgeoning infrastructure, and lifestyle amenities designed to meet global standards, Phuket is capturing the attention of discerning investors and global citizens alike. But have you ever wondered what makes a destination evolve from tourist paradise into a luxury living hub? Today, we are at the SURFHOUSE Residences Phuket Bangtao Sales Gallery to explore the transformation and how it's shaping the future of the island. With SALA Hospitality Group, a company with over 2 decades of experience shaping Thailand's luxury hospitality landscape. We gain insights from Mr. Simarro, Vice President of SALA Hospitality Group, to share his insight with us today. From infrastructure developments worth billions to the rise of premium lifestyle amenities. Let's discover why Phuket is becoming the next chapter in luxury living. Hello, Mr. Simarro, very nice to have you on our show today. Before I dive into our discussion, I would like to ask you why Phuket is still thriving in real estate right now.
Thank you very much for having me. Phuket is about the location and the communications of the destination. Phuket offers today an international airport with more than 50 routes across 21 countries, and it has a very strategical, easy access location to many interesting markets that surround us. Aside from that, Phuket in itself also has a very good infrastructure. We have international schools. I think there's 13 of them now. There is a multitude of international hospitals. It provides the services that the international guests that come to Phuket and also, of course, the domestic market alike seeks. At the same time, it's a great destination for long-term living as well, Phuket.
So the Phuket tourism industry has shown a great recovery after COVID. So this recovery, what does it affect the areas like Bang Tao in particular that influence the real estate market and development as we see right now?
It has had a very positive effect both on the tourism and also on the real estate market. There is an increased demand both for long and short-term rentals. But this is something that we haven't also been seeing for the last 30 years, I would say. Phuket has gradually been raising up as a destination for both over the last 30 years. What we have seen is also, there's a report from a company called C9 Hotel Works that work both in the real estate and the property market. Aside from the fact that it's recovered, it also shows that it still has a great potential to continue growing. When we compare Phuket destination, for instance, with other similar destinations in the world like Dubai, like Marbella, like Miami, we can see that in Dubai the average price per square meter for real estate lies around 1 million baht. In Miami it's around 800,000, and in Marbella, which is also a luxury destination in Spain, it's around 480,000 baht per square meter. Phuket is only 230,000, which shows that there is still a substantial growth possibility for the luxury segment on the island.
Wow, that is very interesting. So with all this development that coming up and, the infrastructure that you have told us about coming back of tourism and everything this combined, what do SALA Hospitality identifies to lead you to expansion into a property development, and how does this align with Phuket growth trajectory?
I think that the instep of SALA Hospitality into the real estate market is just a natural step. SALA Hospitality has more than 20 years experience in the luxury upscale hospitality in the Kingdom of Thailand, and it would be just like a natural continuation of what we have been doing. We can offer things that I think many of our competitors cannot in terms of the experience that we have gained in the service sector, and we can provide our both tenants and investors with services that makes us stand apart from our competitors.
So let's talk about SURFHOUSE. SURFHOUSE Residence, it's the first residence project for SALA Group. I would like to, could you please share us the inspiration behind this project? What does this incorporate with your extensive hospitality experience?
When you talk about the inspiration behind the surf house, it's tranquility and serenity, and it's like an escape from the city to a tranquil island destination. That I think is one thing, so they can just relax completely. And I think also the design very much of the building reflects that as well, in the sense that we try to copy in the curved shapes, etc. It's about waves and the movements of the surface that inspire tranquility. But it's also different in the sense that it emphasizes very much on aesthetical beauty and also a seamless integration with nature.
That is very interesting. Thank you. I would like to deep dive a little bit into Boathouse, this particular development that you are doing right now. So what makes SURFHOUSE unique?
Well, what makes SURFHOUSE unique is several things. One of them is that it's like a seamless integration of luxury and service, which is delivered via SALA Hospitality Group. As I mentioned previously, we have 20 years experience in handling service, both primarily for hotel guests, but we can also handle it for residents. Another thing which is very important is the attention to detail. Every detail is meticulously planned and taken care of. What also I personally think sets us aside is the scale of the property. It's only one building with 34 units, and average unit, well, the units, they range from 1 up to 3 bedrooms, from 60 up to 171 square meters. And with only in between 4 and 6 units per floor, there is plenty of privacy. It's not a massive construction in any way. The average price is also quite affordable, being in Phuket, and is only 120,000 per square meters, which is below the average market price. Overall, also, I would say that for the size of the property, the facilities are generous with a private gym. There is a large outdoor swimming pool, plenty of parking space, about 120% of the units are covered.
Why do you choose Bang Tao as the location?
Well, the northern side of Bang Tao, to be more specific also. The northern side of Bang Tao, I think it has a good combination between being a secluded location, but it's still also very much easily connectable with the rest of the island. Whatever you want in terms of facilities or proximity to the highway, so you can get easily out to any of the lifestyle shopping malls, Porto de Phuket or Robinson, etc. Everything is easily accessible from the north of Bang Tao, and at the same time you have peace and tranquility in the area.
My last question, with all this booming in real estate and destination of Phuket as a tourism as well as being a second home for a lot of people, to wrap up our conversation, could you share your perspective on how SURFHOUSE addresses today's evolving luxury market?
I think we deliver a quite complete package in terms of sustainable design, in terms of wellness features, and it's also a little bit of a balance, I would say, in between privacy and living in proximity with nature in Phuket. I think it is actually an exceptional living experience that combines comfort and privacy at the same time. And together also with the services that we have gained to deliver via SALA Hospitality, I think that SURFHOUSE can stand very well in the Phuket market as an interesting alternative, both for those seeking a second home and for those seeking a long-term investment.
Thank you very much. Now, shall we go look at the project? Okay, so before we go into the actual showroom, could you please explain a little bit about this model of the project, please?
Yes, of course. What you can see here, this is the front facade of the SURFHOUSE. It is facing towards the road, but what you unfortunately cannot see is the beautiful lake that you have right in front of us. So the whole frontage here would have a beautiful lake view. And as you can see, the shape here also follows a little bit the waves of the balconies. And what we have here is the entrance into the parking, which is underground. We have the swimming pool. And then on the ground floor here, where we would have the reception area, we have the gym and the common area facilities as well of the property. Come, let's go inside.
Thank you. Also, this is the...
Yes, this shows the location, and here you have the beach.
We are here.
I guess so.
Right? Yes, we're here. And this is the location of the place.
It's not a long drive down here. It's very close.
And the Laguna is...
The Laguna here is here. So it's right. It's slightly north of Laguna area.
So we're in the show unit. Can you tell me a little bit about this particular unit?
Yes, of course. This is a one-bedroom, 70 square meter unit that we have here.
And you have 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms as well?
We have 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedroom. The smallest ones would go from 60 square meters up to 171 square meters altogether.
So we are in the kitchen. So does this come with the room, or the resident has to do it themselves?
No, every unit comes with a fully fitted kitchen that blends also in with the overall design of the condominium.
Wow, very nice. So you have full kitchen, a washing machine here, fridge, and this place for, so it's a hood for cooking. Nice. And let's go to the living room. So we are now in the living room. Can you explain a little bit about how this is structured?
Yes, I mean, the main thing is the windows which you have in front of you here. They are floor to ceiling, and with the generous ceiling height, you can generate a very nice natural airflow, which means that you many times don't actually need the aircon even. You can also see that the color palette of the house, of the whole condominium, is very smooth and blends very well together.
I can notice that the floor to ceiling height is quite high. How high is this?
2.7. It looks higher.
Looks higher, yeah.
It looks higher.
Does any decoration comes standard with the room?
We have furniture packages that are customizable. So this would be one option that you are seeing here, but we can also tailor make it exactly to the customer's preferences.
And you have this partition here?
Yes, we have a very interesting partition here, which is made of a very nice solid wood as well. That means that you can have full privacy in the bedroom if you wish so, or you can open it up for a more spacious living experience as well.
So it's going to be you can open up to be one big connected room, right? So we are standing in the bedroom. Anything you would like to explain a little bit more about the bedroom?
I think the bedroom is a warm, open, generous bedroom. You have access directly out to the terrace. We've also provided, with full privacy, a bathtub outdoors if you want to have a refreshing outdoor bath as well. Generous space for your private storage in the closets on both sides of the bed here.
I can see that the terrace is also pretty generous area as well. So because we're in the island, so you should be able to stay.
Correct, and it's also very much the inspiration behind SALA, where we've always focused much more on the outdoor areas and the natural airflow into the rooms as well.
So let's go to see the bathroom.
The bathroom, you can choose where you want to access, but the bathroom has a direct access both from the bedroom and a separate one in from the living room, and it has double wash basins, so there is no discussions in the mornings. And overall, a bright and very contemporary tone.
So we hear the balcony. Has to use a little bit of imagination to see the view here. So, because this is a show
Soon
unit.
you will.
It will be very open and very nice view here. But can you please tell me about what is special about this balcony?
It's generous in size.
Yes.
For a 60 to 70 square meter condominium, this balcony is very generous in size, and that is also one of the heritage points from SALA, where we've always focused very much on the outside areas. We have space to put a generous full-size bathtub outdoors. You can have sunbeds out here if you want, or just relax on pillow on the terrace. There's a dining space for you as well, or just a coffee table. But the main thing is that we want you to enjoy in and outdoor living also.
And you are right, because for the one bedroom condominium like this, usually don't have this big terrace. Right? So thank you so much for taking me through the tour today. I think this project has great potential, and I also think that it has a lot of uniqueness of the of this place. So can you tell me, just to wrap up again, what is this particular uniqueness for Surf House?
Well, it's not one, it's several actually. One of them is the link and the connection that we have with SALA Hospitality, that is the mother company, where we know very well and from experience in how to combine service living basically, or service and hospitality into a residential complex. But other than that, I think it is also the attention to detail that I think you've been able to observe when walking around in the show unit. It is also the scale of the property. It is only one building with only 34 units that are generous in sizing, with only 4 to 6 units per floor, giving you plenty of privacy at the same time. I think that, together with the location that we have in the northern side of Bang Tao, that gives you easy access to all the infrastructure that you find in Phuket. I think that it's the combination of these factors that makes the Surf House stand out.
For the closing remarks, can you give us your perspective on what Phuket can potentially grow into?
Well, for me, Phuket is in a very, very good way to take up the competition with some of the leading international luxury destinations in the world, be it Dubai, be it Marbella, be it Mallorca, where I used to live also before. And it has all of the potential for it in terms of the infrastructure, in terms of the climate, with several advantages also in terms of the friendliness of the people here. But it still has a price point that makes it very interesting for any international investor to come in here.
Thank you so much for the insights and inspiration. Thank you for today.
Thank you.
For anyone interested in visiting the show unit of SURFHOUSE Residences Phuket Bangtao, you can view it at Portal de Phuket. Now, the project has already started construction and estimated to be done in about 18 months from now, which is January 2027. Thank you everyone for watching and listening, and see you again on Mission to the Moon. สวัสดีครับ
Mission to the Moon. Continue with your mission.